Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the psychic astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardmunson.net. How does the solar eclipse affect us astrologically? Your solar eclipse horoscope. This year brings a much anticipated sensation, a total eclipse of the sun on April the 8th. Your zodiac sign, your solar eclipse horoscope, April the 8th, zodiac readings, and how you should prepare for nature's grandest event. If you are lucky enough to be in the total solar eclipse path, you are in for a treat. The skies will appear dark for a few minutes in the middle of the day, a spectacular sight to behold. With eclipse glasses, of course. To review, an eclipse happens when the moon comes between the earth and the sun, casting a shadow that seems to block out the sun. A total solar eclipse occurs when the diameter of the moon shadow appears bigger than the sun. In that case, the day turns dark for the few minutes the eclipse is direct. One can only imagine how terrifying it seemed in ancient times when the moon's shadow swallowed up the sun. Although we now know it is not a sign of end times, eclipses still make people nervous. But there is no need to fear them. However, astrologers are usually cautious about their lunar events. Astrology and eclipse. The moon controls the tides, and since humans are made of mostly water, it is not rocket science to consider the moon can affect us too. New moon signifies fresh starts and a chance to plant seeds for the future, while the full moon brings closure. Eclipses always occur on a new or full moons. This means they add intensity to these luminations. Some astrologers said eclipses are like new or full moons on steroids. They are unpredictable and wild. Often they bring significant changes out of the blue. For example, a relationship may suddenly come to an end. If something occurs around the eclipse, it is best to go with the flow, even if you feel unprepared. Once the moon dust settles, you will realize the changes were long overdue and for the best. The 2024 solar eclipse and the new moon in Aries. The total solar eclipse of 2024 could mark a significant turning point because it's a new moon. It could be a forced fresh start or unexpected opportunity. Whatever happens today may surprise you, but it might be the impetus for a new beginning. The eclipse that happens in the sign of Aries. That means issues concerning independence, courage, and individuality will be on the front burner. It is time to find your footing as the universe nudges you out of your comfort zone. Blind conformity is out, while bold originality takes the wheel. All right, and these are the signs for the eclipse. Aries. This total solar eclipse occurs a direct hit if you have been born under the sign of Aries and the Ram. This day could be dramatic, so it is best to approach it mindfully. A chapter is coming to a close, opening the door for you to write an entirely new story. Because this eclipse touches down on the Aries North Node, fate will play a role in any endings you experience. It is best to move with this energy rather than use tendency to push back. A few days after this event, you will emerge like a phoenix rising from the ashes. This is the beginning of a new life and a new you. Taurus. This eclipse sits quietly in the privacy sector of your chart. Rather than affecting you outwardly, this is more like a gentle nudge to look within. If you can take the day off, so do it. Spend time in solitude, pondering the state of the world and your place in it. Reflect on how far you have come and where you want to go next. Give yourself a gift of solitude. If you are struggling with a personal issue, and a revelation is possible, you might find the answer that frees you at last. Gemini, your social life is about to go through a purge. The total solar eclipse will feel like a 2-2 router on your friend list. You are one of the most gorgeous signs of the zodiac, with a circle of acquaintances as vast as the globe. But this eclipse wants you to focus on quality rather than quantity. A few friendships may disappear around this day. Most likely these were superficial connections or people you have outgrown. Let them go and make room for new companions. Cancer, be ready to step up your career game as the total solar eclipse moves through the top of your chart. If you have settled for a lesser role at work, it's time to leave your comfort zone and aim higher. Opportunities may open up, but you still need to take the initiative. Some old fears about imposter syndrome may arise. Do not let that hold you back. Break on through to the other side and let your star rise. Leo, for some Leos, this eclipse brings opportunities to travel. Schedule a trip on the eclipse path if you can soak up that energy, or find another sunny spot to visit. It will brighten your spirit. Even if you cannot travel, you might find other ways to broaden your horizon. You might meet new people or decide to go back to school. The key is to take a leap of faith and keep an open mind. Virgo, a fresh financial start is on the way. No matter where you stand before this eclipse, a change will occur. You may receive news about a loan or a settlement, or a current investment may finally start to move in the right direction. Issues of giving and receiving will also crop up. If you are giving more than you get, or vice versa, a rebalance is coming. Libra, you love to be in a relationship, but now the total solar eclipse demands you set your standards higher. Certain people are moving out of the picture, and while that may feel unsettling, it is for your highest good to let them go, especially if they are toxic. You no longer have to accept subpar behavior from anyone. You might be forced to assert your needs as well. While that may be uncomfortable, once you start, you will see it brings a healthy balance to every partnership. Scorpio, the total solar eclipse promise to shake up your career. You may reach a pinnacle around this day. If that happens, take a bow and be proud of what you have accomplished. It is also possible a new job may open up. This will take you up in an exciting new direction. While you are reluctant to make sudden career changes, this opportunity may be the one that gets an instant yes. Also, if you have slacked off on your fitness goals, there's no better time to reboot your regimen. Sagittarius, if you are single, this eclipse could bring pleasant surprises. An unexpected spark with a new person may turn into something hotter. It's best to remain open and see where things go. For partner archers, new levels are possible. You may be ready to put a ring on it or try for a baby. This total solar eclipse also eliminates creative blocks, allowing your muse to come out and play. Capricorn. For Capricorns, home is their sanctuary. This lumination may give you a clear indicator of whether your living situation is right for you or not. If you love your current residence, you might be ready to start long-term renovations. However, if you are unsure, a change may occur that pushes you out of the nest. Either way, this will ultimately lead you to create the best place to hunker down. Family issues could also come into play. For example, you may receive news about a loved one, or you may be ready to cut ties with a meddling relative. If that creates peace, so be it.